Every day, nature surprises us with its outstanding beauty and terrifying fury. Devastating floods, mind-blowing tornadoes, and other natural phenomena are here to amaze us. Indeed, lightning is likely to hit the tallest objects, but remember, that's not always the case. Car versus lightning. Once again, Mother Nature wins. Fortunately, the car's owner wasn't inside. The way traces of lightning strikes resemble our body's nervous systems is incredible. Man, I don't envy the guy who just bought a boat to enjoy on this lake. Unfortunately, this street wasn't prepared for a flood of this scale, so now residents have to pay for repairs to their cars and homes. At least there were no casualties. This man should have run to buy a lottery ticket right after lightning struck a tree near his car. Talk about good luck. Mother Nature decided to greatly reduce the price of Tesla shares. What do you say to that, Elon Musk? Sometimes nature has a special kind of humor. If not for friends, the poor girl probably never would have closed those doors. It looks like Mother Nature wanted to see what's inside this house. Thankfully, it was abandoned, so nobody was harmed. Even a modern defense system for this solar panel plant in India couldn't protect it from a violent storm that caused millions in damage. Is this a storm, or just a huge monster hiding somewhere off-screen? This is why you should never shelter under trees when it's stormy outside. Nature is obviously hinting that the driver should take a different way home. It's a miracle that this storm didn't cause any damage to nearby structures while destroying every tree in the yard. Apparently, only people with seriously good karma live in this neighborhood. Imagine seeing this 10,000 years ago and suddenly, the legends about Titans were born. Why shouldn't you mess with Zeus? Well, here's one reason. This is how we have fun at magic school. It looks like ghost bullies have entered this building and are messing with the doors. The Justice League probably needs to buy more umbrellas. No, this isn't a well-planned flash mob with dancing cars. The drivers are experiencing an earthquake. Luckily, it wasn't strong, so no one was injured. Imagine how strong the wind has to be to snap giant trees like matches. The power of this destructive force is truly terrifying. Lightning striking a house can cause a lot of damage to home appliances. Luckily, modern lightning rods help prevent such occurrences. An earthquake caught this woman and her fluffy friend off guard while they were chilling in their apartment. Luckily, they both escaped, just a little rattled. Lightning struck just meters away from the cameraman. I hope he went and bought a lottery ticket that day. Believe it or not, Kawaijan has blue fire. But if you're not a professional guide like this man, it's best you stay away from this phenomenon. Although science can easily explain this unusual blue flame, I prefer the idea that Godzilla lives in this volcano. Natural phenomena can create perfect moments, such as lightning striking when the famous Metallica plays Master of Puppets. Well, now this woman gets to celebrate 2 birthdays. Good thing she hadn't jumped into the water before the lightning struck. Trying to extend the pleasure by slowly breaking this tree? That's a weird kind of ASMR. That moment when invisible ninjas are trying to kidnap you, but you're putting up a good fight. No, this isn't some weird firework. These comets flew millions of miles through space to dazzle us with an astonishing natural phenomenon. What are the odds of seeing hail in a desert? 0? Think again. This is a jaw-dropping coal field with a never-ending fire. What a nice spot for a barbecue, am I right? A green aurora borealis is undoubtedly a beautiful natural phenomenon. It looks like a dance of heavenly spirits. The storm was so heavy that it felt like the motorcyclists were going 100 miles per hour, but nobody was even moving. Even bears can experience the power of a storm. Hopefully, this one found a safe place to hide from the wind. It doesn't even come up as dark as it is, So this is how my Sims feel when I escape daytime in the game. It only took a day for nature to turn this cozy town into a real mess. The good news is none of the residents were hurt by this flood. What would happen if you didn't wash your pants for a month? They'd probably fly away. Sure, this storm caused a blackout, but at least the locals got to enjoy a short but thrilling fireworks show from the comfort of their homes. Okay, maybe an ordinary tornado doesn't impress you much, but how about a fire tornado? I knew that living in Sandy Cheek's house from SpongeBob wasn't my best decision. This avalanche unexpectedly appeared right behind a snowboarder. Fortunately, he outran it thanks to his skill and some luck. Yeah, Mother Nature decided that it was time to take a shower. Thankfully, no one got hurt. This lightning strike hit the Top Thrill dragster at Cedar Point. Fortunately, the roller coaster wasn't in operation due to the nasty weather, so no one was there when it happened. Look at how enormous this lightning is. Thankfully, it struck far away from the soccer field, so nobody was injured. Rule number 1. If a tornado doesn't seem to be moving, it's coming at you, and you should start running. Despite the fact that enormous hail completely destroyed the window, the homeowner didn't get upset, unlike his insurance company. This water is glowing thanks to a special plankton that generates light during movement. It actually looks like a scene from a new Disney movie. Witnessing half of a forest disappear in seconds due to nature's wrath is almost unbelievable. Either someone has just broken a huge barrel of wine, or the universe has decided to create a true new Red Sea. Here's why you should always take flash flood warnings seriously. This is how I picture the arrival of the Dark Lord. If you know someone who doesn't believe that aliens make tornadoes, just show them this video. Mother Nature definitely doesn't appreciate the work of blast makers. Thankfully, the people inside the house survived the storm unharmed. Did you know that volcanic eruptions could be so beautiful? Nature is truly the most skilled artist on our planet. You can build a road using the best materials, but if Mother Nature decides it doesn't fit the landscape, it'll be gone before you know it. I bet the owner of this house never expected to have an aquarium outside their window. At least now taking a bath will be more entertaining. Sometimes the scale of a volcanic eruption is impressively enormous. For instance, this one could even be seen by astronauts on the International Space Station. These terrifying cyclones are sometimes known as fire devils. Yeah, fire tornadoes look like they come straight from hell. If you can't understand why these people are so stunned, imagine how penguins would react to discovering their home in Antarctica has been turned into a sunny beach. Although hailstorms are common in Mexico during warm months, this one definitely surprised everyone. Look at the chunks of ice, they're as big as oranges. Asphalt and metal can do nothing against the power of nature. Just look at how easily a flood can take down the creation of human civilization. Seeing an eclipse is already a great experience, but what are the chances of seeing the illusion of this phenomenon? Finally, we have video evidence that Mr. Freeze is real. Due to Lake Togo's depth, it can be covered in ice even when the temperature reaches 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Winter has come at last.
These hikers weren't expecting their trail to turn into a real-life Donkey Kong video game with huge chunks of ice, but good luck kept them safe. Who says volcanic eruptions can't be beautiful? What an eye-catching moment. After years of a boring life, this roof has finally decided to go for a ride. This guy looks like he's been taken directly from a Ghostbusters movie. So where is Marshmallow Man? So this is how George Lucas came up with the double sunset idea for Star Wars. Water wears away stone, but in this case, it's an entire highway. Now I have a good reason not to visit Scotland in the summer. What do you get when you combine swift wind and fire? One of the most mind-blowing natural phenomena, of course. But look, this is how a tiny fire tornado is born. POV. You decided to arrange a snow battle with Mother Nature, but things got out of hand. The good news is that this man doesn't have to worry about running out of snow. But he's probably starting to hate winter. I wonder where Optimus Prime and his Autobots are off to this time. Everest Camp 2 is located at an altitude of 20,997 feet. Although the tents don't look reliable, they can easily withstand natural disaster masters like avalanches. Can you imagine part of a mountain disappearing in 1 second? Well, Mother Nature is here to show you what's possible. I always wait to let cows or geese cross the road, but what is this? Tumbleweeds?